Magandang hapon mga kaibigan, mga kabilyard. Welcome to Efren Reyes Reaction and Commentary Videos. Sa hapon ito mga kabilyard, pag-uusapan natin isang napakagandang match at napakagaling nitong kalaban ni Efren Bata Reyes versus dito kay Tony the Hurricane Ellin. Isa sa pinaka-elite na pool player ng US, no? Ginawa ito noong 2004. Ito yung US Open 9-Ball Championship. Nasa semifinals na sila at dito nga naglag, nanalo si Tony Ellin sa lag na yan, kaya siya ang magbe-break dito sa rack number 1. 9-ball race to 7 with the winner's break format, yung kanilang format rules sa breaking. At dito nga sa break na yan ni Ellin, talaga napakalakas, kaya siya tinawag na Hurricane. Dito mananalo ng $15,000 ang magcha-champion sa championship match na ito, no? At dito makikita natin kung gaano kahusay itong si Tony Ellins. Panoorin natin mga kabilyard.
I think Tony will be able to handle it. He'll play the cue ball basically in the middle of the table, the whole rack here, bringing it back up for the 5 ball. Now he'll want to get straight in on the 6 ball. He's going to play the 6 ball in this corner after he makes the 5, and the reason for that is because of where the 7 ball is. So right now he's going to play the cue ball to be straight in on the 6.
Almost looks like a violin. The bow underneath the chin, and he plays it like an instrument, doesn't he? That was a nice clean shot, and he sets himself up perfect. You see the balls that remain?
Notice he's straight in. He'll pocket the 6 ball and stop the cue ball right there for the 7 ball.
At dito nga mga kabilyard, mukhang makaka-first blood si Tony Ellin, no? Talaga napakahusay sa cue ball control and positioning ng bola itong si Ellin. Last 2 balls siya aiming sa side pocket dito sa 8. At makikita natin yung precision, nag reverse pa dito si nag backspin, at ito nga makikita natin mukhang makaka-first blood siya diyan. Pasok yung 9, 1-0 yung score natin diyan mga kabilyard. At si Tony Ellin pa rin ang magbe-break dahil nga winner's break format yung kanilang breaking, no? So panoorin natin kung maka-break and run siya dito sa rack number 2.
Very solid and very hard. Notice the cue ball right there in the middle of the table. He's pocketed the 8 ball. But he's got a bad break. The 7 ball is blocking his shot to the 1 ball. Now here, if he had a shot, if the 7 ball wasn't here, Tony would have a nice layout on the table to run out. But because the 7 is there, Tony's probably going to push out. Push out is allowed only after the break. You can do it 1 time. And what he'll do is he'll push the cue ball to a spot where his opponent can either play a safety or play a shot or elect to give the shot back to Tony. So Tony will try to push the cue ball in a difficult spot right now.
One of the aspects of Tony's game we really saw in evidence in the quarterfinal against Buddy Hall was his ability to play the safety. Everybody talks about the touch that Efren Reyes has, but he was masterful against Hall in the quarters.
Can't get this far without playing good safety. Safeties is very important.
At dito nga mga kabilyard, mukhang nag-play safe muna itong si Tony Ellins, no? Makikita natin talagang alanganin naman yung position doon. Pero tingnan natin, mukhang ite-take ni Reyes itong push na ito. At mukhang magka-counter safety itong si Reyes. Itinago niya yung bola na cue ball at inilayo niya naman yung object ball. Itinago niya pa sa likuran ng dos, no? Napakagaling talaga nung counter safety doon ni Efren Reyes.
He'll go to a rail. Now kicking at the ball means he'll go to a rail. He'll either go to this rail over here, or he'll come into this rail, come over here and try to hit the 1. Or he'll elect to jump over the 2. Now it looks like he's going to kick to the far rail. We call it a kick shot because he's making the cue ball hit a rail first and then trying to hit the 1 ball.
That's really one of the techniques that the man from the Philippines has mastered. And didn't he, when he really came over several years ago, introduce that strategy, that type of thinking to the American players?
Well, Tony's missed an easy kick. I was surprised at that. Tony should have...
At dyan nga sumablay yung tira ni Tony Ellins, no? Talagang magaling yung diskarte dito ni Reyes. At mapapansin natin mga kabilyard, talagang tinatrap ni Reyes si Ellin dahil hindi nga magaling sa mga kick shot itong mga Amerikano sa panahon na yan, no? At makikita natin dito talagang pinain ni Reyes yung mga play safe na yan. Parang matrap si Ellen doon sa mga kick shot. So, panoorin natin mga kabilyard.
Where he wanted to go. 2 down, 7 to go, and is there any trouble that you see?
No, he's got a nice shot on the 2 ball. He's straight in the pocket. He stopped the cue ball as he did. The 4 ball's laying over here against the rail, so he's going to bring the cue ball over for the 4 ball.
Well, he stopped that on the dime.
Nice position. His speed is perfect. Most likely hit the 4 ball very easy and play the 5 ball in this corner down here. See, he's got the straight-in shots. Notice where the 6 ball is. He'll leave himself an angle on the 6 ball so that he can come up table for the 7 ball. He made the 8 on the break.
At dito nga sa tira na yan ni Reyes, no, makikita natin yung consistency niya at saka dun sa precision. Mapapansin natin medyo mataas na yung lamang ni Reyes dito sa rack number 2 na ito at may chance na makatabla siya ng score. Kaya sundan natin yan mga kabilyard.
Efren will play the cue ball up toward the middle of the table. 2 rails out, up in the middle of the table. He's got a nice angle on the 7 ball.
One thing about Efren, you never know if he's up or down. He never changes his expression.
He's going to draw the cue ball over to the side rail and back out in the middle of the table for the 9 ball.
At dyan nga, pasok yung 8. Maganda rin yung pagkakaposisyon nitong cue ball. No? Diretso na yan sa corner pocket, sa bandang kanan, sa ibaba. At dito nga, makikita natin, tatabla na si Reyes. All one score natin dyan, mga kabilyard. No? At mapansin natin talagang hindi na rin nagbibigay itong si Reyes sa kalaban niya si Ellen. Breaking si Reyes dyan sa rack number 3. Tingnan natin kung may pumasok. At doon nga, may pumasok, nahila niya yung isa. At makita natin dito may available shot si Reyes, no? Tingnan natin kung makagawa siya ng break and run shot dito sa rack number 3. Sundan natin yan mga kabilyard.
Hit the 3 ball in also. The 2 balls by the side, so we'll have no problem with position.
Got the 1 to go and brings it back to 0 in on the 2, and the 3 did kind of make a move toward the hole to tease you, wouldn't go.
Now he's concerned about the 5 and the 9 ball. Okay, they're a little close together. He wants to make sure he gets the right position on the 5, so he'll probably play the 2 and then play position and leave an angle on the 3 ball so that he can play the cue ball in the middle of the table. He'll want to bring the cue ball up here somewhere for the 5 ball, making sure that the 9 ball's not in the way.
You talked about the way his stroke works. It's a little unorthodox. It may be like a Chichi Rodriguez or a Lee Trevino.
It's a different windup than most of us players are used to. Now he's played the cue ball a little bit farther than the center of the table. He wanted to make sure he had a shot. He wasn't taking a chance of the 9 ball being in the way, so he played position for the opposite corner, which was a good choice.
Pasok yung 7 mga kabilyard, do, makita natin dito yung 5, makita natin yung 7 dyan sa side pocket. At maganda na yung layout ng table. May chance si Reyes na maka-overtake naman dito kay Ellen sa rack number 3.
2 rails back up for the 8 ball. And he's hit this shot perfect.
Efren had to sit and watch as Ellen ran the table in the first game, and since that time, after a tough break and a beautiful safety by Efren Reyes, all Tony Allen could do was watch as the magician has gone to work and now takes a...
Diyan nga, pasok yung 9 at ito, 2-1 na score natin mga kabilyard. Lamang na si Reyes ng 1 puntos dito, raised to 7. Sa break niya na yan, may pumasok na bola, no? At tingnan natin kung may available shots dyan sa 1. Pasok din yung 8 sa corner pocket. Magandang break ni Reyes na yan. May chance ba si Reyes ulit na maka-break and run sa rack number 4? Ay, sundan natin yan mga kabilyard.
He'll play the cue ball. He'll play the 1 ball in the corner and bring the cue ball back out for the 2 ball on the side.
Everything wide open here.
Low right-hand English he'll use here. 1 back out in the middle of the table. The 2 ball.
Absolutely ideal.
He's going to have to come back to the bottom rail, it looks like, unless he can hit this real easy. It looks like he can play it real softly. He does. He leaves himself an angle on the 4 ball. The reason he does that is because he wants to bring the cue ball off the rail and back out in the middle of the table over here for the 5 ball.
And the pros prefer a slight angle, don't they? They can do more with the cue ball, bringing it back.
It helps you to play position easier. Okay, you notice he'll leave himself an angle on the 5 ball. Now he'll play the 5 ball in the corner, and he'll use left-hand English and bring the cue ball over to the other side for the 6 ball in the same pocket. He's hit a little harder. He's coming back over for the other pocket.
At doon nga, swak na swak yung 5, no? Aiming si Reyes ngayon dito sa is. At ball positioning siya para naman sa 7. May chance na makarun out si Reyes dito. At break and run shot ni Reyes itong rack number 4. At may chance na lumamang pa siya ng 1 puntos, no? 2-1 ang score natin, raised to 7 lang ito. Pero makita natin mukhang dominated na si Reyes dito sa rack number 4.
Reyes looking very, very sharp. Efren Reyes.
At score natin mga kabilyard, 3-1. Lamang ng 2 puntos si Reyes. Siya ang magbe-break sa rack number 5. Mukhang gumagaling at nakukuha ni Reyes yung momentum niya dito sa kanyang laban, no? At dito nga sa break na ito, mukhang a very dry break ito. Walang pumasok. Very disappointed si Reyes dyan. So back to table si Ellen. Tingnan natin kung masungkit niya itong rack number 5.
But that's okay as long as it's off the rail and where you can have a shot. Tony looks like he has a cut shot on the 1 in the corner. And play position over to the side pocket for the 2 ball. He's hit that perfect.
Any other trouble spots? We see the 2 is an easy shot for him.
Well, he's got the 3 ball down here, and the 2 ball right here. What he'll want to do is he'll play the 2 ball in the corner and draw the cue ball up a little bit for the 3 ball. Now he's got to give himself an angle for the 4 ball because he doesn't have the 5 balls in the way of playing the 4 ball in this corner. So what he's going to do is leave an angle on the 3 to come up from the 4 ball. He should draw this back a little bit. Look out.
At dyan nga, medyo malakas ng konti yung tira ni Ellen, pero ganun pa man, meron pa rin available shot si Ellen dito sa kanyang object ball, no? Tingnan natin kung ma-run out niya ito at makapuntos siya ng isa dito sa rack number 5. Aiming si Colin dito sa Ellen sa 3, talagang yung mga pectos ni Ellen talagang napakalupit, no? Ang husay talaga nitong American pool master na ito.
They've been coming here for 19 years, Dave. They know the game. They also know the players. They know what players are favorites and what players been playing in this tournament for the last 19 years.
They even know tendencies. The chatter in the crowd last night was interesting, to say the least.
Tony's got a nice layout. He's got an angle on the 5 to come back out for the 6 ball. It's perfect. Notice he keeps giving himself an angle. 9 ball is a game of angles. You want to play mostly for angles so you can move the cue ball around the table.
Allen only 29 from Hollywood.
At dito nga mukhang nakabawi ng tira itong si Tony Ellens, no? Meron siyang chance ngayon na ma-run out niya ito dahil last 3 ball lang siya. Makikita natin dito yung diskarte ni Ellens, no? Pansinin natin mga kabilyard, talagang malupit yung kanyang ball positioning at may chance na maka-score dito si Ellen.
Of Efren Reyes. Three, 2, that's the score.
Pasok yung 9 dyan, 3-2 score natin mga kabilyard at si Ellen pa rin ang magbe-break dito sa rack number 6.
He hit him hard. The cue ball's in the middle, but nothing went in, similar to what happened with Efren Reyes the last time. Now, chart it out for us.
That was a great break. I think what happened there on the break, besides being the table, the layout of the table, Tony hit those balls too hard. He actually knocked the balls around the table so they wouldn't win the pockets. Efren's got a nice shot on the 1 ball. He'll come up just a little bit off the rail and play the 2 ball in the side pocket. Oh, he's elected to play the 2 ball in the corner.
Any trouble that you see after that?
No, he's got the 3 ball down here, so he'll bring the cue ball back in the middle of the table where his hand is right now for the 3 ball.
Exactly as you drew it up.
Perfect.
Don't give this guy an opening, because I'll tell you what, he'll take advantage.
He has a really nice layout here.
At dito nga mapansin natin talagang nakakuha ng momentum itong si Reyes at may chance ngayon na makabawi ng puntos itong si Reyes.
He'll be okay. He'll draw the cue ball in the middle table. He must have got straight in on the 4 ball. It caused him to not have the angle to bring the cue ball to the middle of the table. Remember, I was just saying you want angles on the balls. But he really cuts the balls in well, and I believe he'll cut the 5 ball in the corner and be okay. He used right-hand English on the cue ball.
You say right-hand English. Oh, wouldn't go.
Wow, he's overcut the ball. That's a shot you don't usually see Efrem miss. That's one of his favorite shots.
Right-hand English means you hit it on the right side of the ball, right?
Yes.
Boy, and Allen, did he, I mean, don't waste a second. Don't blink, because he pounces upon the moment.
Well, he was glad to be at the table.
Yeah. Efren is a bit upset with himself in the corner.
He had to hit the shot very thin, and he just overcuts the ball just about an inch, and it just catches the point and stays out. Tough break. Speed is very important here. You got to watch out for the 8 ball.
That 8 ball's going to be in the way.
That was a mistake he shouldn't have made.
He knows it. Did you see how suddenly Efren Reyes sat up straight in the corner?
I don't think Efrem can believe that Tony did that. Tony looks like he's going to play a safety here, unless he can make it. Can't tell from here.
He's not sure either. He has to back off and take another look.
In any instance, he's not happy about what he did. That was a mistake he shouldn't have done if he can't make it. He banked it, and he's playing safe at the same time if he hit it hard enough. I don't know if he's hit it hard enough. Watch out for the white ball. Notice the 7 ball. Notice the 7 ball. The 7 ball is still close to the pocket. Tony wanted the 7 ball out here. So he's left Efrem a shot at the 7 ball. Not an easy shot. But
Difficult shot.
it's difficult because it's 9 foot long.
Doesn't matter.
At dito nga mukhang natuwang-tuwa pa si Reyes doon sa pinina niya na yun. May chance siya ngayon na makaabante pa no, ng 1 puntos. Last 2 balls si Reyes dito sa laban na ito. Rack number 6 at ito. Mukhang aabante pa ng 1 puntos si Reyes. Aiming sa 9. Pasok yung 9 mga kabilyard. 4-2 na score natin dyan. At makikita natin lamang na lamang si Reyes at siya pa rin ang magbe-break dito sa rack number 7. Sundan natin mga kabilyard.
Reyes then grabbed the lead and doesn't want to let it go.
Oh, Efrem's let the cue ball fly. You notice the cue ball went around 3 rails. And I think he's going to get a bad break here because he's made a ball on the break, but the 7 ball is tied up right in front of the 1 ball where Efrem cannot make it. So he's going to either play a safety or push the cue ball out. Now he may play a safety, bringing the cue ball over to the rail and just touching the 1 ball, and then bringing the cue ball back up behind the 7 ball.
That appears to be a very difficult shot to make.
This is what I was talking about, his kick shots, playing a kick safety. I believe he'll play this very easy. I don't think he'll hit this right, unless he spins the cue ball and tries to bring it back up table, but I think he's going to hit, he hit it hard and he wants to bring the cue ball back up table. I think he liked it the wrong way of playing it, but he's gotten away with it. He brought notice the cue ball. Notice the cue ball.
It appears, though, it's blocked by several balls to get to the number 1.
Yes, I think he made a good choice there. I take that back because the 1 ball went over, but notice the cue ball where he placed it. Excellent placement of the cue ball. Tony's going to be forced to kick at the 1 ball. I believe he'll kick medium speed. Oh, and he
missed it. So ball in hand for Reyes.
Yes, you must hit the lowest number ball on the table first. Tony must hit the 1 ball there, and if he misses the 1 ball, now your opponent has ball in hand anywhere on the table he wants. Now, Efrem really doesn't have a good shot at the 1 ball. Even though he has ball in hand, he'll be forced to play the 1 ball in this corner down here. The 2 ball is right by the side, so he'll be okay.
If he makes this shot, other danger?
Well, he also has this pocket, and I think he's elected to go to that corner. So if he makes the shot, no, he'll have a nice shot at the 2 ball and have a nice layout. He should run the table if he makes the 1 ball.
Got it.
And he's perfect. Notice he's straight in on the 2 ball. He's straight in because he only wants to bring the cue ball back in the middle of the table for the 3 ball.
At dito nga mga kabilyard, makikita natin maganda ang layout ng table. Nasa table si Reyes at may chance na umovertake pa ng 1 puntos, no? Aiming si Reyes dyan sa object ball niya, medyo alanganin yung position sa next object. Tingnan natin kung makagawa ng paraan dyan si Reyes.
Efrem bring the cue ball back in the middle of the table. He'll want an angle on the 4 ball because he has to get position on the 6 ball. He doesn't want to be straight in.
has a slight angle here.
I think he's going to be forced to go to the rail and back over to the other side of the table for the 6 ball. Perfect. He'll bounce off the rail, so he's not on the rail. Got a nice layout here. I'm going to make a prediction that he gets out here, Dave.
You're not being too bold, are you? Everything wide open and where he loves to be, right in the middle. Efren Reyes doesn't miss a trick and doesn't miss many shots either.
For the folks at home, Dave.
At dito nga tulad sa inaasahan natin, mukhang makaka-run out si Reyes dito mga kabilyard, no? Aiming siya ngayon sa 8 para sa 9. 4-2 score natin dyan. May chance si Reyes na maka-run out ulit. At ito, bante ulit ng 1 punto si Reyes dito. 4-2. Additional 1 point yan. 5-2 na score natin. Raise to 7 lang ito mga kabilyard. At makita natin, nag-jump tayo ng isa pa. Nanalo naman sa rack na yun si Elins, kaya 5-3 ang score natin. Siya naman ang magbe-break dito sa rack number 9. Napakalupit ng break na yan ni Elins, no? Kaya tingnan natin kung maka-break and run siya dito sa rack number 9.
Maybe he has a combination in the corner pocket. He may have 2-6 combination in the corner pocket. He's looking at it now. If he does, that's a good break for him.
I don't think he's necessarily too pleased with the way these things worked out. In the quarterfinals against Hall, he was magnificent on the break. He's had a tough road to hoe so far in this match, but that nice combination goes.
I didn't like what he did there. He let the cue ball go into those balls, and he's actually hit himself from the 2 ball. Now the 2 ball's over here, and now he's forced to shoot a kick shot.
The 1 and the 6 already out of there, but he's got to get to the 2.
He elected to shoot a jump shot there, which I thought was the wrong choice, because even if he had jumped over the ball, he probably would have went off the table with the cue ball.
Well, it's another ball in hand opportunity. We have seen what this is the 4th ball in hand in this match. We're in game 9.
It's unbelievable, because you might play 4 or 5 matches without ball in hand that many times.
Maganda pa rin yung tira dito ni Reyes, no? 5-3 na score natin dito. Lamang na lamang si Reyes. 7 raise to 7 lang ito mga kabilyard. At mukhang may chance na mauna sa top of the hill itong si Reyes.
You really have to be pretty talented to use it with a normal cue, don't you?
Yes, the Pro Billiards Tour has outlawed the jump stick. In other words, you may use your own cue, but you cannot have a jump stick.
What was that stick like?
Well, some of them were shorter. Most of them were actually shorter. Some of them looked like a broom handle and stuff. It was getting a little bit ridiculous, and
you didn't need the skill that these guys possess to do that, and it was unfair for a guy who really can make that shot without a specialty stick.
Last 3 balls si Reyes dito mga kabilyard, pasok yung 7 at ito 2 balls na lang siya para sa top of the hill, no? 5-3 score natin at last 2 balls si Reyes dito sa rack number 9 at makikita natin yung difference ng dalawa na ito at mapansin natin tutok na rin itong cue ball sa 9.
the players voted on it, and we took it out.
Well, you don't give Reyes too many chances. This is the 3rd ball.
At dito nga pasok yung 9 mga kabilyard, nasa top of the hill na si Reyes 6-3. Mapapansin natin talagang mahirapan dito si Tony Elins, no? At last rack na lang si Reyes at siya pa rin ang magbe-break dito sa final rack. Makahabol pa ba dito si Elins? Kaya tingnan natin dito sa break na yan ni Reyes. At makita natin sa malakas ang break, may pumasok. 2 bola yan mga kabilyard, no? At may available shot si Reyes. Mukhang mawawalan talaga ng pag-asa dito si Collins.
Over here. So he's got a nice shot on the 1 ball and bring the cue ball back out in the middle of the table for the 2 ball.
That 9 ball almost snuck in as well.
He'd have liked that.
Yeah.
I guarantee you that. He's going to hit this with low right English. Notice he's cueing the cue ball low right hand English.
What does that make the ball do? Although we just saw it, explain how that shot works, because that was pretty.
Diyan nga mukhang natawa pa itong si Reyes dahil doon sa posisyon ng cue ball, no? Medyo alanganin yan, pero ganun pa man, meron siyang possible na run out dito kung may pasok niya itong 2.
It was a good break for him.
1, 2, 3, and 4 are gone. He tries to set himself up now for the 5.
Yes, it looks like a nice layout here, right? He's got the 5 ball straight in, and the 2 ball. He'll play. I mean, the 6 ball. He'll play an angle on the 6 ball so that he can come back up in the middle of the table. He's got the 5 ball here and the 6 ball. He'll leave an angle for the 6 ball so he can bring the cue ball off the rail and back out up here for the 7 ball. Notice him drawing the cue ball back. And I believe he'll come out 2 rails in the middle of the table. Unless he wants to draw the ball. It's hard to tell from here. One rail.
1-2.
There it is, 1 rail. Okay.
At dyan nga mukhang wala ng pag-asa itong si Ellins dahil napakaganda ng layout ng table. Nasa last 3 ball na lang si Reyes, no? At 6-3 ang lamang. 3 ang lamang ni Reyes dito mga kabilyard. At ito pa mukhang alam na this, sabi nga ng maraming pool player, no? Makikita natin yung precision dito ni Reyes at maganda yung ginawa niyang mga ball positioning.
Got it right back.
Beautiful shot.
Last ball si Reyes, tutok na sa side pocket. Mukhang mananalo dito si Reyes. Panalo si Reyes dyan mga kabilyard. At dito nga, champion siya. Congratulations.